I've noticed lately that the most common individual who've been commenting on my videos has been mothers of children who have cerebral palsy. And just yesterday I got a comment from a lady asking me, was I bullied as a kid? And the answer is yes. Of course, I was bullied for having cerebral palsy. But whether you're short, fat, dumb, ugly, wear braces, have a stutter, whatever your unusual circumstances, you're probably going to be bullied for it. It's just the way of the world. But what I've learned is to avoid situations where I'm going to be vulnerable and which I'm going to be bullied for. So when you're growing up and in school, it's neat because you kind of develop a good group of friends in which are going to stand up for you, and that's important when you're in school. And that's something that I did throughout school, was have a good group of friends who I knew were going to stand up for me when I was bullied. So that's important and a good thing about school. But the bad thing about school is sometimes you get new students or students who are just disrespectful and are going to make fun of you. But it's just important to stand up for yourself and not to put yourself in situations where you're going to be vulnerable and where you know you're going to be attacked by bullies. But I wouldn't feel like my situation was the worst. And now, as I'm older and around people who are more mature, I hardly get bullied ever, so that's a good thing. But I think it's important to know that you're probably going to get bullied if you do have a disability like cerebral palsy when you're a kid. Just don't put yourself in vulnerable situations in which you know you will be bullied. That's my only advice for not being bullied, because it's bound to happen.